I like watching movies and shows. I also love watching football. But lately, I've come to a realization. For many ordinary people, every Joes like me, streaming all this content simply isn't affordable anymore. With more services, each charging their own fee, quickly digital entertainment can eat into your budget. And before you know it, you're paying more than you bargained for. And, well, more than you can afford. So today, I just wanted to break down the current costs of UK streaming services and how most people have turned to piracy. And I just do not blame them. It's just so unrealistic right now. In this current day and age, there's currently a cost of living crisis going on. Everything's expensive. We're in winter. Streaming is not really an option anymore. Netflix, £5.99 a month, ad-supported plan, which is the cheapest plan. Or £12.99 a month, which is the standard, really expensive for no ads. And then you have the £18.99 a month, which has premium with 4K and multiple screens. I don't know. But obviously, if you want to share passwords, you gotta pay a bit more. I don't know exactly how much that is, but I'm not gonna add that in here. Disney Plus, it offers an ad-supported plan, a bit like Netflix, for £5.99 a month as well. I think the standard's about £9.99 a month. I don't know exactly. It's still kind of ridiculous. Amazon Prime, which is £8.99 a month, I believe, because you're not paying for Prime Video on its own. Let's just be serious here. You're not. You're going to pay for the Prime, and then that's going to come with it. And Apple TV, that's roughly another £8.99 a month. It all just kind of adds up slowly and slowly. Piles up and piles up and piles up. And don't forget, if you live in the United Kingdom like me, you are forced to pay a TV license fee, £174 per year, which is equivalent to approximately about £14.54 a month. I don't know the exact monthly payments, but it's about £14 a month. Which, bear in mind, it's a fucking scam. We don't need to get into that. Just don't ask my opinion about the TV license, because I'll tell you, it's fucking diabolical, mate. So, let's just quickly add this up. The cheapest, and I mean the cheapest possible options for each service would add up to £5.99 for Netflix, £5.99 for Disney, £8.99 for Prime, £8.99 for Apple TV, plus £14.54 for the license fee that you have to pay in the UK to watch, I don't know, the BBC, ITV, or whatever, who the fuck cares. This all equals £44.50 a month, and that is just the cheapest options for each streaming service. But yeah, realistically, it's about £30 a month, because who the fuck actually pays for the TV license? Not me, for legal reasons. I don't watch live TV, so don't try and sue me. Fuck off, stupid fucking government. Alright, say you watch everything legitimately, pay for every subscription, and you also want to watch the Premier League and the Champions League. Sky Sports is about £20 a month if you add it onto your Sky package. On its own, £34.99 a month. TNT Sports, that's £18 a month, but only with Virgin Media TV, I'm pretty sure. So on its own, it's £30.99 per month. So. Now you're paying about £65.98 per month just to watch your football. And bear in mind, you don't even get all the games on there, because some games aren't live streamed because of the 3 p.m. bullshit kickoff rule. I'm not going to get into that. Doesn't matter. And in addition to your normal streaming services, which we worked out is about £44.50 a month, this comes to a total of, drumroll please, £110.48 a month. Yeah, you know what? Fuck that. I ain't fucking doing that. You can suck my ass. Don't actually, that's a bit weird and zesty. What the fuck? Anyway, moving on. As legitimate streaming costs rise, people in the UK and, well, everywhere else in the world, I'm sure that everyone's having a crisis right now. Unless it's just us, then we're fucked. People have chosen to pirate shows or sports instead of paying these subscriptions after subscriptions after subscriptions after subscriptions after subscriptions. The motivation for pirating? It's simple. We can't fucking afford it. People are genuinely concerned how expensive everything is getting. Either pay a lot of fucking money or share accounts in like dubious ways to try and get away with not having to pay the extra fees or whatever, or resort to piracy. But piracy isn't free of drawbacks. It is risky, often really bad and low quality, can be very unstable, it can lag all over the place, pixels everywhere. It's just not the best. And it has a lot of like legal/ethical implications. For many, it's become a desperate way to keep up with what they want to watch when legitimate services just don't feel worth the cost. So what this kind of says about the streaming industry and what we can expect. Streaming services have increasingly adopted a cable era pricing model. More content, more choice, but also more fragmentation and higher cumulative cost. I fucking wrote the word down. Cumulative. Oh, you know what I'm trying to say? I'll put it on the screen. I've got problems. According to market analysts, the push for profitability is a driver behind higher subscription prices. According to analysts, or whatever you want to call them, I just say it should just be according to me, according to fucking everyone. Why do these companies keep pushing like extra costs on us? Because they want fucking money. And it's just as simple as that. There's nothing else to really say about that. Like, for many people, the value for money ratio is literally slipping away, especially if you don't watch consistently. Like, if you watch once a week or twice a week, are you really gonna pay £18.99 a month for Netflix 4K fucking high quality bullshit? Like, what? No, you're probably just gonna pay for the cheapest one. And we might see more and more people cancelling their subscriptions, rotating services. Subscribe, binge, cancel, subscribe somewhere else, or come back and then just subscribe to wherever they're watching a show and then unsubscribe when they're done. Or, well, unfortunately, people will be turning to piracy or unofficial means of, watching the content. So, what I think, I doubt you really care, but I'm going to tell you anyway. If I were you, this is kind of what I would do. Dealing with a budget and enjoying a variety of content, but like not wanting to overspend, I would maybe just keep 1 or 2 subscriptions, right? The ones that I use the most, rather than all of them at once. And like 2, maybe use ad-supported or lower-cost plans rather than the premium ones. Unless you really want the 4K multiple screens that Netflix provides. But who the fuck cares anymore? The only problem with the lower-cost ones is bloody fucking adverts. But if you can survive them, I recommend the cheap ads option. Another thing you could do is rotate subscriptions. Like I said a bit before, if there's a show I want to watch, or if you want to watch, subscribe for a few months. Binge, cancel, repeat as needed. Also, think carefully what you want to watch. Like, is it enough to justify the cost of that premium fucking fee? Or the last option, just fucking pirate that shit. What's the worst that can happen? For legal reasons, please, I am joking. This is a joke. This was a joke. This was a joke. So, my penultimate question, is streaming still worth it for regular people? Streaming platforms brought massive convenience and variety, but the explosion of these services just means it's no longer a one-size-fits-all cheap solution. Like, for most normal people, it's becoming increasingly hard to justify subscribing to all these multiple fucking services. Like, for me, I believe streaming can be still worth it, but like only if you're selective. You pick what you actually use, don't fall for this subscription creep, and maybe, just maybe, consider that old-fashioned DVD rental vibe. Pay when you want, cancel when you don't. So yeah, that's it for this video. For most of you, this is where the video is going to end. But if you want to stick with me here, please stay. It's going to take a few moments, just to say thanks for the support recently. I've gained a few subs. I've been getting quite a lot of more views than usual. And I just want to say, thanks. You there. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for just, fucking listening to me yap about... Well, I don't know what I'm yapping about. Oh yeah, streaming services. But yeah, just cheers. Maybe keep watching if you want. If not, then just press on sub. But I'll cry if you do, so maybe don't do that. But yeah, I promise I will try and keep posting as much as possible. But with that said, I won't force an upload if I don't think it's good enough anymore. I've started to do that more recently. I've been more picky than just shoving one out there. So yeah, that's about it. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, whatever you think the video is worth, and peace out. Boom.